you're going to have to sacrifice immense pleasure on this path that I'm trying to push you on. Yeah, you should obviously still talk to girls, ask people out, and make mistakes when you're young, but sharing your soul level of intimate, genuinely, bro. Actually, let me just show you like how casual sex works. This is exactly how. So, here's a piece of tape, right? It's fully sticky, and this is the girl. This is the first time you're having sex, right? Fuck. Okay, you see how this tape fully sticks on my hand, right? It's like fully sticking. The bond is very strong, right? Then you split up because you're not so committed. And oh, it's life, guys. We're just having fun. We're still young. Just fuck around anytime we can. Ha ha ha. You can't see it, but you know how there's still like particles in my hand here, right? Like this tape right now isn't the same as it was. Just like how your friends won't be able to see how like there's still a part of your soul left with your first girl, right? Few weeks later, second person, she's fine shit, let's fuck, guys. Can we bond? Oh yeah, see, Jay was wrong. You can't fuck around with multiple people, but is this tape as sticky as it was the first time? Like, you know, okay, this is the second time, right? It still stuck pretty well, but you can tell that it came off quite a bit easier, right? You've now split your soul with like two people, and honestly I feel like the real female empowerment is this. Like this is for men too. Like more people should be fine with saying this without fear of being called like weird names or anything. Like to value yourself so highly, you're worth more than just another peel off of someone's tape, you know, and that you deserve real love. Third person now, guys. We met on Tinder and we're together for 3 days, but pleasure. And fourth, we met on Bumble now, guys. And fifth, party. We met at this party and we were both drunk. And sixth one now, we met at a bar. We were just talking and it wasn't that big of a deal, but we were just talking and it was so fun. Seventh one now, guys. Oh, wait. Why is there like oil and sweat all over me? And why am I like not sticky? You're seeing this right now? And why do I fall short in all of my relationships no matter how much I try? Why don't I feel the same level of connection anymore? That high school sweetheart couple who made it out, why can't like I match their level of love? They were like this. They're like this. Fully sticking on, right? While you're like dangling from both ends. 8-1, I traveled to Ibiza and wait, let me show you something. Let me show you something. You'll never guess what happened, guys. I slept with two people at once. That was so much fun. Look at this here. Around 6 months ago, I got a message from this guy called Char. Actually, let's call him Andy Byron because while I only want to help the guy here, he kind of does need to be shamed for his actions here. He needs to take responsibility, you know what I mean? I couldn't find the actual messages he sent me, but I have the paraphrase version of what he said in my Apple Notes. The message goes, "Hey Jay, I just saw the 5 minutes video, like this one I'll show on screen, and really appreciated how it made me reflect on a lot of the choices that I've made in the past. So I'm 21 in my third year of uni. He lives in the US here. And I say I'm very fit and good looking, etc., but I've had a huge problem with lust over the past 365 days. I've put my dick inside of 8 women I believed I loved. But after doing some reflection, I found I was just looking for real love in a place where it didn't exist." Holy shit, that hit. Kind of hit, man. He then says he finds it hard to feel anything real, even though his social life is popping. He feels people want to be around him because of his good looks and money, not for who he is. Quote, "How can I find my purpose and love life again, bro? Hope you respond. Much appreciated." And I'm super sorry for the late response, but I didn't really know how to help him at the time. But now I think I've got the answer, man. As I was planning this video out, I was like, holy shit, this is probably gonna be the new most valuable video on my channel. So stick until the end, okay? Right now, Andy or anyone else watching this, just do this practice with me and it will genuinely help all your future relationships. So, paper or Apple Notes, write one heading, what I'm looking for in my future wife. You're 10 in all ways. Like, feel free to write down anything you want, like looks, but more importantly, character and values. And sort of like the type that you want, basically. And also have like at least 2 to 3 non-negotiables. This will be important later, but just have 2 to 3 non-negotiables that you're looking for in your 10, basically. Just write anything you want. Like, you don't have to show it to anyone. Because it may feel kind of cringe to like show people, right? But just have things like, even things like no close guy friends, or very sweet and loving. Yeah, those are like my non-negotiables. Now for Andy or anyone with an ex, write down one list for your ex as well. Like how she's like, be respectful, but out of pure respect, you'll probably find that a lot of the non-negotiables or just all the traits in general don't match at all. You shouldn't talk in disgust about your ex, but like someone you once loved and cared about, like that itself is a warning sign. But I hope this made you realize that you were in that relationship more for the short-term pleasure than for who she was, like the long-term value that you both give to each other of your relationship. Now this is optional, but go write, what would a girl like this want in a man? And you'll find that a lot of the things match up. And that's something you can go for, man. Like, a lot of people set goals for like their fitness or their health or their academics, but they don't set goals for their relationships, which is like literally proven to be the number one indicator of someone's lifespan is their relationships, whether it's friends or family. And people don't really set goals for that, you know what I mean? Because you and I agree that when you become a better person, when you become more like the type of person you want to attract into your life, you just attract the type of person that you are, basically. It takes a lot of effort to say no to this degeneracy. What I'm asking you to do is, like, okay, I still believe you should talk to girls, but what I'm asking you is for you to not get with anyone who doesn't meet your non-negotiables. And after you getting to know them, right, only sharing your soul if they meet your criteria. How do I say, like, meeting your criteria is like a very artistic way of putting it, but you agree that you and I would want to have like the best family in the future, right? And if you fuck around, I just showed you what you're gonna end up as. Like, you're gonna end up more and more unable to bond with someone. For the sake of your future family, it's probably like a logical move to only get with someone who would be able to be a mother who be a mother for your children, and also be a wife that you actually love and care for, right? Because when mom and dad really loves each other, the kids will grow up really, really well too. Like, when they see that sort of like, bond, and that's how you get like happy kids. And if you just have kids with someone who you're not compatible with, you're gonna fuck up both yourself, her, and your kids as well. Like, that's pretty common sense, right? And this sounds very like, restricting, but honestly, once you reach a good level of self-respect for yourself, you'll realize that like talking to multiple girls and sending like fake affectionate messages, like, guys somehow think this is a flex. Like, bro, once you respect yourself, this is embarrassing. Like, my small sort of May-June whole face. Okay, I promise you I did not fuck anyone. Okay, like, even in Asian schools, like, I thought this was bad. Like, even in Asian schools, there's still a lot of cases of like underage fucking around, which is actually pretty disgusting. Like, holy shit. Okay, but anyway, this is not something you want to brag to your friends about. Okay, like, or not something that I would brag to my friends about. Like, I'm just here to tell you that that's not all that. Okay, like, just acknowledge that it's bad, because think about something that you know is bad, like scrolling. Well, once you notice yourself scrolling, you get that sense of like small sense of disgust, right? Like, at least you know it's bad for you. You might swing to that direction for a little while, but if you know it's bad for you, you'll always swing back one. And you're not compatible with girls who just want you for your confidence, money, status, and you just wanting to feel good. Like, you deserve to connect and bond with someone who wants you for you. You get what I mean? You're just overthinking, bro. Like, I'm gonna do anything I want, and it's my freedom. Like, okay, maybe I am overthinking, and I wanted this to be a more raw emotional video, so I didn't really like script or like plan it, and also I didn't how to say, record this in the morning where I'll be like most energetic. I wanted to like fully go off my thoughts because this is something I've been thinking about for a long while. So if you're still here, huge thank you, man. Yeah, but is this freedom to you, bro? Like, is this tape that I just showed you, like after you put your dick inside 8 girls, like, does this look like freedom to you, bro? Like, okay, maybe I haven't got to experience like multiple girls who chatting me up and also like keyword and also like deeply passionate about stuff like helping the world and are grateful for their parents and whatnot. Like maybe that's fun, I don't know, but like when you're a self-improvement creator with like 70k subs like me, like I'm not an influencer or anything like my econs teacher says, but you do get exposed to stories that like normal people don't really get exposed to. Like every single good man who has made their community proud, like who I know has had like this whole boy has had like has had like a less serious version of this whole boy life and then swang the other way once they realized it wasn't really that good. Like the amount of stories I have heard, like honestly I could tell you some of them in the future, but I hope you just trust me here. Like don't bullshit yourself here. You know from one look if a girl is like remotely wife quality or not, whether she would be compatible with you. Obviously you don't know the 100%, but you can get a pretty good idea, right? So if there's so many people, like just side run, there's so many people that just get with like any girl they can get. And like, oh, she's not right for me, but she's cute and like, oh, I'm getting my dick sucked, guys. And then people online in the comments will be like, and like Andrew Tate type fellas will be like, whoa, dick suck, pleasure. And I just find that kind of stupid and just very, how to say, very superficial. I finally found a word after like 30 seconds. Like I'm glad to see more and more men waking up to like short-term relationships where there's 0 universes. Like if there was one universe where you're happy with her, with your wife, and she's a good mother for your children, then you can go for it, man. But like there's 0 universes where she's your wife. Like so many online fellas say like casual sex is bad for women but not for men. Like no shit, if they're bad for women they're bad for men too, right? Like the type of woman you get is just like a reflection of who you are. So if you're okay with having casual sex, guess what? She's gonna be okay with it too. And she will have done that. And she will continue to do that. You get what I mean? There's no good woman, bro. It's just that you're not a good person. You get what I mean? There's a book I have yet to read fully, but a lot of good people have mentioned this book a good amount of times and it taught me good lessons from it. I know that title seems artistic, but trust me, it's a good book, okay? There's something written in it, I quote, when she doesn't feel filled up with love, she fills herself up with chocolate, gossip, drugs, casual sex for men she doesn't even love at all. Essentially just degeneracy, right? Just give me a moment. This will be relevant to you very soon. Like, it's relevant to men too. Now I want you to imagine like a girl my age, like 17 years old, right? And let's say she's from Britain, because apparently a lot of degeneracy is in like US and like Britain. That's what I've heard at least lah. Like when you're a self-improvement creator, you hear all these stories where I swear to God. Like imagine her father spends most of her time away at his job and her crush is like not receptive to her love, let's say. And where does she turn to? Like destroying herself. The problem is that it's just like all this degeneracy is just like instant gratification. They're all distraction, all of it. Like this is not empowering, man. She's filling herself up with a substitute for real love. I'm not saying men and women shouldn't talk to each other for like 25 years until you find the one, because that's arguably even worse. But like you, the ambitious young man watching this video, should talk to girls, date, and not be afraid of like to get into relationships with good girls. It doesn't work out, you get embarrassed, your friends shit on you or something. Like that's all part of growing up, man. Don't be scared of any of that. Like a lot of us self-improvement fellas have like already prioritized like fitness and have made a few $1,000s maybe. But what about family, friends, your partner? Quite similar for men too, but like if you're watching this, you're straight, right? If you're gay, click off, bro. You're not welcome, bro. Click off. Okay, like the girls who fucked my man Andy here, while they both knew they were both fucked up, right? You see how it affects both. I obviously haven't been through this yet, but like obviously from the amount of people who have like so little hope, they have to go to a 17-year-old they saw online. You don't want this, okay? early on like taking drugs and shit. Like that's why like Britain and shit is so like fucked up. Like guys and girls filling themselves up with substitutes for real love. Like putting your dick. Okay, my friends are probably gonna clip this, but like putting your dick inside a girl is like fun in the moment, right? Oh, we're pleasure, guys. But like afterwards, you impregnate her, you have to pay like child support 1,000 a month, and then your parents are screaming at you and shit like that, and you go to jail or some shit. Like you and I have like the brain capacity to know that's not fun, right? Even though it's fun in the moment, you and I know that there are consequences for your actions, right? So it's the exact same thing here. You get what I mean? Especially in the West, bro. Every fucking mainstream TV and like music videos just like degeneracy and talking about how they make more money on you and how they fuck like 3 different side bitches. And yeah, that was a pretty long side, yeah, but I think you needed to hear it. There are like multiple layers of consequences. Like you need to see multiple layers of consequences to your actions. Like let's say you casually fuck this girl you don't really love for who she is, right? You damage both of you, and then in the future you'll be less able to love. Like imagine you're like this, right? And then you meet the actual wife, like this girl who is actually gonna be your wife. Like she's this full role. She's this pure full role, and is this a fair trade for her full role, bro? Is this a fair trade? Like this rampant degeneracy around you, it's kind of you, man. It starts from you. It starts from all the actions that you've done. The simplest way to make the world around you better is to simply be better yourself, and then your community will simply follow. You know, when when you're so good already and you're so wholesome and you're helping out other people. Okay, let's fix up the tape. So what can you do now? You've been watching my videos, right? And in a way, you already know what to do. Like you're this piece of tape right now here. You're this piece of tape, and self-improvement can slowly fix you up. It can slowly fix you up. Like these 2 tapes are sticking together right now, and not all hope is lost. But you need to start by acknowledging that you're this right now. You're this, and you need to slowly work your way up. You've been damaged already, and you'll probably stay at least some extent of damaged. But you can. It's your duty to make the best of what you've got all the time. Like, okay, in here, I think if you watch this law video that I'll show on screen, you'll know that like I didn't have the best start, but I just made the best of what I had, and now I'm like this pure person who's like helping out people around the world. And yeah, so not all hope is lost. You can still make something great, make something fulfilling out of what you've got, but you just need to start by acknowledging that you're this right now. And then second probably would be meditation to help you find yourself again. Because the reason that you got yourself into this degeneracy is that you didn't really know yourself. Or you are probably like coping from different things, and meditation is gonna help with that a lot, man. And this next one is actually really important because you got fucked up by short-term relationships, right? So what you want to do is strengthen your long-term relationships. You get what I mean? Like the ones with your parents, your sibling, etc., etc. Also, like recently, I'll make a video about this, but I recently took part in this charity event, and it was like super fulfilling. Like seeing, it was with a bunch of my classmates, and at first I had something to say about that, but I just decided to, I was like, fuck it, just join, right? And it ended up becoming one of the most fulfilling things I've ever done. Take part in events like that where you're just helping the local community in a way that you can. Like having a group of people and knowing that you all are just working together for the same cause, that's like something that will mend you a lot, I feel. Like you already know what to do. You just have to acknowledge like this is your current state and you can't change the past. Like if only it's probably one of the worst, most useless, most detrimental phrases in the human language. Like nothing good comes after the phrase if only. Well, if only you realize that the past is gone and the past is meant to be your school, not your prison. You get what I mean? just make the best of what you've got right now. And I know it's like awkward to go chat with your parents again, especially if you've been like degenerate and haven't talked to them. But I'm sure that they would be able to advise you on this. Like, just admit your faults, and I'm sure they'll be able to help you, man. It's kind of scary to say all this on my end. Like, oh, what are my friends gonna think about this video, guys? And I'm gonna be held accountable if I ever like become a degenerate and like fuck around. You get what I mean? But this is the message that I chose to put out for you today. Like, you've seen a lot of my videos before, probably. You've seen how like helpful some of my advice can be, and this is the message that I'm choosing to put out for you today. Like, my perspective will probably change a lot in the next few months, next few years, but I know like degeneracy is not the path that I want to stay down, even if I do venture down an alleyway like that sometime in the future. It's not the path I want for my followers either. Like, this is a huge sacrifice, but it's the type of thing a father would do for his family, right? I don't want you to just follow what I say exactly. I just want you to be more wary of stuff like this, of the consequences of something like this, alright? Success does not equal your dick sucked, okay? Okay, it means different things to different people, but in this type of thing, it just means a happy family where, you know, you're fulfilled with your wife and your children, really, and you can be a good father. Like, and you can say that all this shit is unrealistic, but like, honestly, bro, everything we do when we're on self-improvement is unrealistic. Like, every goal, like, it should have been unrealistic for me to quit all of my addictions. It should have been unrealistic for me to make the like, knowing like only I really knew how like fucked up year 8 me was, and I made the comeback to where I'm happy as fuck, like basically 98% of the time now. That should have been unrealistic, but I did it anyway. So why not set unrealistic goals? Why not just go for what you know you might not get, but you're just gonna stay here, or you're gonna aim to do something better. You get what I mean? Like, I want to hear something. The men who defend women who are like having threesomes or whatever, some people think they're more good-hearted, right? Guess what? They're not looking for anything serious with those girls anyway. That's why they do that. Like for the women watching, that's how little they see your worth as. Nothing more than just one tape stick and peel off. Your respect for a woman's value and her respect for your value goes up when you consider her for something more than just like meaningless hookup, and you think about how valuable her like she is and her stickiness is, okay? Like, bro, it's the end of the video and like the tape is still here. Like, I literally washed my hands with soap just now and the tape is still sticking compared to this shit here. Like I just like shake it. Okay, wait. Okay, this kind of like smooth, but like, you agree that this tape is more fucked up than this tape, right? Yeah. And this tape is you. I don't want you like, there's a lot of young people watching my videos. I don't want you to become this fucked up, okay? I don't want you to become this fucked up tape. And I want your relationship to be more like this one. Like, I just want you to have a strong bond where you're happy, okay? I hope you gained a lot of value from this, man. This was definitely a lot more raw video. And maybe I missed some points. Maybe I could have said a lot of things better, definitely. But I hope you got a lot of value out of this one. Keep going, stay good-hearted, and let's see how far we can take it.